is
But
really great.
you are a really, really, really good person because not because in the beginning you scared me. Apart from that, you're a very nice person. You're
Thank
putting
you
a lot
very
of
much.
interest, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you. And you are too good. You are too good. And
Yeah,
and
totally.
chatting with you, it is really funny and it is really fantastic with you.
With you, it's totally funny in the beginning. I will never forget it. My God, I don't know why I'm thinking it again and again, but I can never
But it
forget that.
actually it touches at your heart, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why you repeat all the time, all the day long. And I guarantee, whenever I will meet you or whenever I will chat you, you definitely remind me that situation.
Yeah, definitely. How's the situation there? All good?
Yeah, everything is fine in my area, but
Okay.
yeah, good thing, yes, and good thing is recovery rate is very high now in India.
Okay, that's good. So people are getting better, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's getting better.
that's good. Okay. And so, any other questions to ask me?
Sure, sure. And yeah, one thing. Um, why? Oh, yeah. Why did you choose to complete your master in France?
To complete my master's here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a big story actually, because I didn't want to come to
Oh,
France. I wanted
okay.
to go to Germany to study there,
But
but because
circumstances make you to go to France, right?
not the circumstances, but one particular person. It's my father. We
Oh,
had some confrontations, and he's like, "Please come to France," because he works here. So he wants me to
oh,
be with him for some
yes.
time.
That's
So
the main
that's
reason. Oh,
how, yeah,
yes, yes. That is
exactly.
great.
But
That is great.
Germany has a lot of good options for students, for international students to come there and study.
Okay.
But France, you have to know French. That's like the most
Hmm.
important thing.
Yeah, that is the. I want to know from you that how do you learn French? French is, I think, toughest one.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
So how do
Because
you
it's
learn
like,
it?
no, I'm not a fluent speaker. Yeah, I can manage, I can survive. If I'm lost somewhere in France, I can come back home. So I know how to
That's good.
survive
That's good. Okay, okay, that's good.
because I learned it when I was in school. Because
Oh,
have you heard about Oroville? Do you know Oroville? It's a place next to Pondicherry. Yeah. So
oh,
it's like foreigners from all over the world come there and stay there.
oh,
So I
lovely.
grew up there. My teachers were foreigners, like are foreigners. They come
Okay.
from different parts of the world.
Oh, so nice, so nice.
So I got taught from them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, oh, that is how you learn it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
okay, okay.
Indrajit, can I say something? Can I correct? Just a small
Yeah,
pronunciation
sure,
help.
sure, sure,
Um,
sure.
say learn,
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 learn. Nay, learn.
learn.
Ah, super.
Oh, okay. Learn. Okay.
Learn.
So
Yeah,
how I learn, right?
yeah. That's better. It's too good now.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because
But yeah.
I we here I study linguistics in English, yeah.
Oh,
So we know about the phonetic sounds and this and that. It's stressful, but I still have to learn them. So when
okay.
people, even though I'm not perfect when I speak in English, I also make mistakes, but I just want to help people
Yeah,
to
sure.
make
That
their
is a
mistakes
great.
better,
That is great because whenever you correct me, it is a great. I feel I am corrected. So that is
But
really great.
you are a really, really, really good person because not because in the beginning you scared me. Apart from that, you're a very nice person. You're
Thank
putting
you
a lot
very
of
much.
interest, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you. And you are too good. You are too good. And
Yeah,
and
totally.
chatting with you, it is really funny and it is really fantastic with you.
With you, it's totally funny in the beginning. I will never forget it. My God, I don't know why I'm thinking it again and again, but I can never
But it
forget that.
actually it touches at your heart, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why you repeat all the time, all the day long. And I guarantee, whenever I will meet you or whenever I will chat you, you definitely remind me that situation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even now I'm working with my project, and
Oh,
after talking to you, I have to go back and study.
okay, okay. So, how many months are left to complete graduation?
No,
Month.
I came here in 2019, and
Oh,
then I did some internships for some time, and then I
okay,
applied for my master's first year. But
okay.
before that, I worked in a school in India.
Oh, I see.
So I took some gaps here and there, and
Oh,
now next June I'll be done.
oh. And so, what is your future plan after
My
completing
future
master?
plan. Well,
Yes.
I really want to. It's a bit crazy, but it's quite crazy. I want to change the educational system, for
Oh,
people that come to me. Not the Indian education system or anyone else, but my own circle. Because students, when they're young, they get taught in schools, and they follow the pronunciation or the accent from teachers that are already taught by Indian teachers. So
okay.
there are many mistakes, I mean, common mistakes, that simple ones that people make, and I want to, change it from the beginning itself.
Hmm.
So I want to work with children and maybe focus on child development, or
Okay.
maybe like work with communications, and I don't
Wow.
know, something with that.
Yeah,
I want to
that
help people to
I
communicate
think
better.
those will be great because you learned it by heart, right? And you learned it from scratch. So I think you
Yeah,
will
from
definitely
definitely.
deliver.
Like
Yes,
when I
yes.
was in college, because we had this situation where my friends and we had a sentence to pronounce, and it was something like they were at the park. Some people were at the park, and we had to say they were at the park. And I was the only one who said they were at the park. But then my friend said they were at the park. It's not they were, it's they were. You see this difference?
Oh, yes, yes.
So I went and I complained to my department, like, why is it like this? You should say it like that. And so on. And then they're like,
Yes,
then
yes.
you know what? You create your own center and you teach kids.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yes,
okay. So yeah,
yes.
just small things that has to be changed. Otherwise, every accent in the world is beautiful. Every accent. Like, not this English is perfect or not that English. Every English variety is perfect. It has its own characteristics, own special uniqueness. So yeah.
Yes. And
And tell me
eh,
about yourself. Like,
oh
how did you
yeah,
create this channel? Like, how did you even start in the first place?
actually I start this channel and I was so introvert at the first time when I
Okay.
start when I start this channel. And
Mhm.
so to express my thoughts and whatever I learn, I just share. So, and my family always keep saying that you have to be extrovert for interview so that you can grab the job
Yeah,
because
but I'm both. I'm
yeah.
a mixture of both.
So that's why I started this YouTube channel last year in during lockdown,
Okay.
and now I have been uploading a lot of videos. So, and I love making videos nowadays. So that's why
Ah,
I
that's
I am
perfect.
continuing it. Yes. And besides
Because
my
I talked with,
study,
yeah, tell me.
no, no, say.
No, no, sorry, sorry, and I started to distract. Like,
Okay. Besides my study, I just continue my it as a side hustle.
okay, okay. Because I talked with someone earlier who has also a channel, but I can't forget. I mean, remember the name right now. And it's really nice that all of you do these works because people watch these videos, and they really correct themselves.
Yes,
Because
yes.
not all
And
of us want to expose our mistakes.
exactly,
We want to
exactly. And
help them.
also there are a lot of people who cannot afford this such platforms. So
Yes, I
that's why
mean,
I
yeah.
yes.
Like, I never tried the clappingo. Is it clappingo? I don't know.
Yes,
Clappingo,
clapping.
right? Like, I never tried all that, I never had the time, or I don't know. I never tried that. But some people said it's so expensive and so on. But anyways. But yeah, people can't afford that. Not all of them can afford that. But while watching through your videos, people see how you're talking to them. So that's how
Yes.
they learn
And
from both
listen,
sides.
yes, exactly, exactly.
Exactly. That's really good.
So yeah, do you stay in rental house or in
No,
apartment?
I stay with my father.
Oh, great.
So my father has, like, the government helped him with the house, so we pay rent each month. I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
he
okay,
pays.
okay. And what is the rent cost?
Like here,
In
it
general,
depends.
in general.
In general, I don't really know how it goes with outside, but if you live in family sharing houses, like
Mm.
there's, I don't know if it's family sharing or sharing houses, but there's these apartments for students, so they can share the money, and then
Yes.
they can live. You know, I think it's around 300, or I don't know, 400 euros, or I don't know, between 200 to 400 euros
Oh, euros.
per
Okay.
month.
And
We can get jobs here, part-time jobs, like in restaurants or
yes,
in.
yes. I will be talking about that.
Okay, okay, sorry.
Okay, no, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. Just how do you find a part-time job at the beginning of your life in France?
Okay, so personally, since I was with my father, I wanted to go, but Indian father, they won't really like, oh, don't go there, and so on. Sorry, I'm just imitating my father. So I didn't have that option, but I really wanted to. So I started to go to my friend's house to teach their kids
Oh,
in English. Sorry. So then, they were Sri Lankan kids, so I teach them English because they only know French, and that's how I got a bit of some money for
okay.
my own
And
expenses.
okay. And now,
And
can you are you do you want to express your teaching skill to the students, to the learners? Because and I want to know that what is the priority to learn English there in France?
oh, here, the most important thing is that people, if you speak in English, they won't really respond to you. In fact, yeah, I faced that personally. In the
Oh,
beginning, even though I spoke French, but not so well enough, they just look at you and they just, ignore. But if you spoke even French with a lot of mistakes, they still respond to you. They like that you speak in French.
oh, well, I
But I
see.
tried
So,
French a lot. For them, French is so important.
okay,
And
so, mhm.
so I study a course in linguistics in English, but I have to finish my French certificates. I have to hand them there. Even though I'm like, I say something in English, but I hand them something in French. I'm like, because it's the rules. Do you understand?
Oh, yes,
Yeah. So it's
just no
French is so
response.
important. I don't
Okay,
know
French.
exactly what happened, but there's a clash between French and English. Like English kind of took over the world's language and so on. I don't know exactly what story, but so French is a bit like, they don't appreciate English much. So
Okay,
French is so important here.
and so what is the second language there? English
Um, I don't know. I
or
mean, in
regional
schools
language?
recently they started English, but I don't really know about the second language because in some parts of France they don't speak English. They
Okay.
have different dialects in French.
I
Like
see.
in the southern part of France, the dialect changes. Just a few words change and the accent changes a bit in French itself.
Okay.
Yeah, and the people are much nicer there also. I mean, it depends. Because, in the countryside, people are so calm and they're so, like, all cool and so on. In the city, you have a lot of, like, people.
They are very busy in their
Yeah.
thoughts. Yes,
So,
I
yeah.
got it. And
The thing
yeah,
is, Indrajit, if you want to come here, and it's the best thing is to apply for scholarship. And if not, then it's better to find a job. Like, even in restaurants, they don't really always expect you to know English because you want to work inside. Yeah. If you want to work inside the restaurant, then you don't need French enough. Yeah, like to speak. But like when you want to become like the I mean here we say garçon or some person that serves the food and so on, servant. Then you need to know French because you need to talk with the people outside. So not
Okay.
all the little jobs require French, but it's good that you need to know that to survive here.
At least basics.
Yeah, at least basics, exactly.
Okay. And so, and how? Oh, actually, you also your father introduces any other to you, so that you and have you faced difficulties to at the last time to complete assignments or something like that? Because at the beginning of your stage.
I mean, English is not my mother tongue. Yeah, English is my second or third language, second
Yes.
language. So it's like even I mean, since it's a master's degree, I don't. It's quite tough for me because it's not the same education I had in India. I mean, I did my college in Pondicherry, so it's like 3 years of Indian education system, and things are so easy for me. Like I don't know,
Oh,
but here it's kind of tough. It's really tough. I mean, for
and
personally, I can't, always manage things, but I still survive.
okay. And so, and what is the language? I mean, in in master degree, you are doing
Oh,
master degree.
okay. That's a different thing to talk about because if, for example, if you want to come here and study, yeah,
Hmm.
there are two options. First option, you have to have a lot of money, like lakhs and lakhs of money. You pay through agency, and then you pay the tuition fees, like the whole year fees here, like I don't know, 10 to 15 lakhs or something. And
Hmm.
then you get like an internship and you kind of study and live here. Yeah. So
Through
that's for the
agency,
people
right?
that have a
So,
lot of money.
okay,
But
okay.
if you can't afford that much, then you have another option. You can get admitted into private, public university, like me. So for me, I had to study in English. I mean, I had the option, but I had to finish my DELF exams. DELF exams or French exams, I had to
Oh,
complete a certain level, and then I had to finish my IELTS.
oh, IELTS. You
Yeah,
have to finish
because the
IELTS. Oh,
university, it depends on each university. They ask for certain requirements here. Yeah,
oh,
but those that have money, they can go to private universities and study in English, like completely in English. They don't need IELTS, they don't need DELF, nothing. They just go.
oh, I see, I see.
Yeah, but
And
students that can't afford, they have to go through a lot of
mm,
exams and so on.
okay, okay. And what is the food do you eat at
Oh,
breakfast?
Indian food, always Indian
Oh,
food.
oh, so is it available there?
Yeah. The thing is, here there's we live like 30 minutes away from Paris, the city, and there's a place called Gare du Nord. It's a station, like a city, yeah, and there's lots of Indian shops. We get pani puri and everything here.
Oh, so
So
there a lot of people of in from India, right?
yeah, there are Indian shops here.
Oh, wow, nice, nice.
So my father, he goes buys rice and chapati powder, like I think Ashirwad, no? There, and
Ah,
then he comes here. So we cook at home,
okay.
and then so we have Indian food. That's all.
Oh,
And
so
we have
nice.
vegetables here, So sometimes mom sends us some spice, like spice stuff, the packet, some samba powder, rasam powder, and so on. So
Oh,
we are
achha.
all set here.
Yes.
If we
And
not,
have you?
if we don't have anything here, then we go to the Gare du Nord, the city there, and then we buy stuff. So it's okay.
Oh, okay. And have
I
you
love.
tasted French food?
Yeah, I did. I mean, last year, and but even though there's French food really, really good enough,
And how much money do you spend in general
I don't spend anything.
living there?
I mean, um, it depends, cause I mean, we have a lot of cheap things here, like for €1, €2. So I don't really usually spend money.
Oh, yes.
I save a lot of money, but I
Hmm.
spend on things that
That's
I
the
really
great
really like.
thing. Yes, you should
Yeah.
save because you
But
stay abroad. You have to save money.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I can always ask my father because it's not really, like I feel a bit. Even though he can do anything for me, like our parents, they can do anything for us, but then we kind of feel like, oh, we were asking too much for them, and
You are
that kind
so
of
good.
thing.
So good. Yeah, it should be. It should be because you stay abroad. You stay on
Yeah,
abroad, and you have to
yeah,
save your money for future
yeah. I
because
mean,
already
I
there are a lot of uh, things are expensive, right? So that's why you
yes,
have to save.
but in the marchés market, you can get
Oh,
lots of cheap things.
okay,
Like I
okay.
don't go shopping every single Saturday. Like I go when I need. Otherwise, I don't shop. I just keep the money.
Hmm.
And
Great.
yeah, I love food, so I just buy some chocolates here and there and screw. I mean, not screw up, but I spoil my health. That's it.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I
Oh
am
my god,
also
I
a great
miss
foodie.
that sound. I miss the crow sound. I miss the dog sound. Everything. My
Okay,
god.
okay. And so, and is it costly comparing to India?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for example, imagine you go to the marché and then you buy a pen, which is like €1. Yeah, €1 in Indian rupees is 88 rupees.
Oh, it is so
The
expensive.
exchange rate is high.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like for example, like okay, example, this water bottle,
Yes.
it's like 15 rupees in India.
Yeah, 15 rupees.
Here, here it's around. We get six of them. It's 1.24 centimes. So it's €1 and 24 centimes. It's like it's crazy. I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
here, but
it's really so expensive.
that's why we shouldn't always convert to Indian rupees. In the beginning, when I came here, like this is my third time, yeah. But back in 2012, I came here for three
Yes.
months with my family. And then I used to ask my dad, like, oh my god, look, this pen, it's €2. So which means that this times that, okay, so it's this much in Indian rupees. He's like, no, don't do that. If you come here, you should stop converting money. You can't do that.
Then you can live happily, otherwise not.
He's like, go away, go back home. So that's how he tells me. My dad is like, because he's been working here for a long time, yeah, like in the
Mm.
working visa.
Actually,
And we
he
come sometimes to visit.
understands. Yes,
So he
great.
explains me that no, you shouldn't always convert. Indian rupees is Indian rupees. Euros is euros. You can't say €1 is 88 rupees. It's that expensive. No. For the um for the product here, €1 is nothing. It's normal. It's just like ₹1,
In
like how
India.
we think. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But the
Okay.
actual rate, the actual like when you convert it to actual rupees, it's high.
Mm.
So when you look at that, you can survive, because each
Yes,
single
and
penny is
actually, yes, it is really true. And
yeah.
also, you can earn euros from there. So
Earn,
it is earn,
earn, earn.
earn,
Nay, earn.
earn.
Voila. Good.
Hola.
No, voila. Voila is in French, like, there you go. Wow, super.
Oh, oh. So that is a real fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, great. And so when will you study again for
You
today?
mean my project? After I finish talking to you, I should go back. I should eat my lunch and I go back
Oh,
and study. I don't want to study, but I have to. If I don't study, if I don't pass, I can stay here.
hmm. So and how many friends in your class?
I have a few
You
good
take online
friends.
classes or not? You take
Everything
online
is
classes.
finished. Everything is finished. Now we have exams and project submission, and that's it. And
Oh,
in France, they start again in September. That's how the academic start date goes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. And yeah, I want to know one thing from you that
Hmm.
in college in India, there if you choose simple graduation, then you have to pass 3 years.
Yeah. And then you can
So
have
to spend three
arrears.
years. Yes. And in French, what is the duration?
For example, here we have sessions. Like, imagine someone is doing their master in the first year, yeah,
Yes.
and it's like 2 semesters, okay? So,
Okay.
in the first semester, if they don't pass a subject, in the first session, they'll be like, okay, you can get admitted. And then, but
Oh,
then you can try in the second session. So the second session you can pass, and then if you pass that, then you're safe.
okay,
And
okay.
then you go to the second semester, you have 2 sessions again. First session, second session.
Okay, I
Like in
see.
India, we say arrears, right? Like 2 arrears, I have to clear that and so on.
Hmm.
It's
And
like the
also
same.
semesters. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like the same thing there. But here we have sessions, like the first session and second session.
Okay. Then you have completed one semester.
So now, for example, myself, in my case, I finished my first semester. I passed everything, and then second semester, I'm here now.
Oh,
In the first
okay.
session, I passed all my subjects,
Hmm.
but then except for with the soutenance de mémoire, which means the like how do you call that, dissertation, like your big thesis, And I didn't do that for the session one because I had lots
Oh,
of corrections, so like do it
hmm.
second time, kind of. But I have
Okay.
to pass the second session so that I can get my M1 validated and apply for
Hmm.
M2. Like we have M1 is master one, the first year, and
Yes.
M2 is the master second year.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Now I got.
yeah, exactly.
And okay, so it is up to 27 minutes
Whoa,
almost.
we talked so much.